So I'm going to do a hair tutorial today. I'm going to show you how I curl my hair. The curling wand that I use is this one. It's by Babyliss and it's their, I think it's called Volume Waves or Glamour Waves or something like that. I'll find out exactly and put a link to it on Amazon in the description bar below. It was really cheap, it was only about £20 I think, really affordable, and I love it because it has a massive barrel, which is great if you have kind of mid to long hair, which I certainly do, and it's also very thick, so this is fantastic. So just give my hair a good brush through to begin with. My hair is really tuggy, and I just basically washed my hair and then I put through some hair oil. This is the Kerastase Ultimate Elixir hair oil, which gives it a little bit of heat protection when you're blow drying it, and it's just a beautiful oil. It's great for all hair types, I would say. And I'm just going to spritz a little bit of heat defense through. This is the Tresemme Iron Style and Hold Spray, and I really like this one because it has a little bit of hold, so when you curl your hair it kind of holds the curls. And then I put my hair into the parting that I want to use, so I just brush it all back to begin with, and then I kind of just do a messy kind of centre parting. It's kind of off to one side a little bit, but that's normally how mine sits. And then just from the back, from the middle, I just take all the hair and I half it like that. And then I get my curling wand and I just start from the back, and I take quite thick sections because it is such a thick barrel, it can take quite a lot of hair, and then I just give each section of hair a little comb through before I place it in the barrel. And so what I do is I put the hair into the barrel kind of near the bottom, wind it up, open the barrel, pull the hair through so the ends go in, and then wind the rest of it up. And then I just hold it there for just a few seconds. I always have mine on the highest setting because I have quite thick hair, but if your hair is maybe quite damaged or dry or maybe not as thick as mine, then you can put it on a lower setting, which is very useful. And then I just release it gently and then pull the hair tongue down, and then I don't touch the curl, I just leave it and I kind of place it to the back to set. And it's really important that you allow it to set because that's how the curl stays in your hair. Grab another section, I'll take one down below, and again just giving it a quick brush through just so that your curl is nice and smooth. And just taking it near the bottom, twisting up, opening the barrel, pulling the rest of the hair through, and then winding it up again. Now I was always used to using a curling wand, I was never used to having the clamp, so it took me a couple of times to get used to this. But now it's quite easy now that I've had a couple of practices. And I just like to touch the hair just to feel how hot it's getting, and then you can kind of gauge when it's time to release it from the barrel. And then just, if it won't release, if you kind of just pump down on the clamp, then it will release the hair and then you can just gently pull it out. And then again just put that to the back and let it set. then the front sections can be a bit tricky if you try to clamp them. I find that often they'll leave like clamp marks. So what I do with the very front bits is just give them a brush through, and then I just use this like I would use a curling wand. So I hold it against my head and then just gently wrap the hair round, and I just hold it. And I find this is much easier than trying to fiddle about with the clamp when the hair's so kind of fine near the front. And then just kind of pull that out, and then you're left with a really nicely curled front section. And then I start on the other side. And then again with the front section, I just wrap it around the barrel and just hold it. And slide it out, and there we go, nicely curled. And then just leave this side to cool down completely before you kind of touch it or anything. And then once it's cooled down, I just bring it all forward, and then I just take my fingers and just run it through the ends just to break up some of the curls. And then they go nice and glossy and bouncy. Then I just run a tiny amount of my hair oil just through the very ends, just to give it some shine. And there we go, that's how I curl my hair. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel, and you can also follow me on Twitter, which I'll leave the link to in the description box. And thank you so much for watching again. I'll see you later. Bye bye. I